What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the Deere X580 mower. Now I'm hoping some point this thing will get used either this weekend or next weekend if it's not raining and sprinkling right now, but I know it's at some point because it did get used last weekend for 2025. It did get used in this year for 2025 exactly because you can see how much we expected this machine exactly, and I'm really surprised this machine got used almost quite a bit because you could see how much they expected this machine exactly. It's a pretty nice looking mower in my opinion, but you can see it exactly looks like a pretty nice looking machine. I mean, it is a garden tractor. You can see that's exactly how much they expected this machine exactly. We put a seat cover on this thing because unfortunately the original seat was completely torn off, as you can see. But I'd still like it. Still got the Kawasaki engine, 24 horsepower. Now a lot of people, the Deere could call it the iTorque power system. But we know it is the Kawasaki engine, which we know that because if you look right there on the sticker, it says Kawasaki, which it means it's definitely not else a little bit because I do like this machine. The battery is still original, and you can see there's no problems with it. We charge it every once a season, you can see because well, we didn't take the battery out of it and took it back in 2017, which we didn't know why the hell we didn't do that. Because you can see, you can see it's got some scratches on it that you can see because it's been like that ever since. You can see I don't know, there's dents on the hood right here you can see, but I think it's that's how much we expect in this machine exactly. The machine's got a little bit slop in the steering, but I think it's a bit like that since it was new back in time a little bit. And you have to let this engine warm up for like 5 or 10 seconds, 10 to 15 minutes to gauge the deck, because if you gauge it like that, and that's a fat fall, it just explodes out. And sometimes most of these Kawasaki engines do not like being in the cold, which it will run fine when the normal temperature, but warmer temperature. But if it get cold, it's like, oh my god, it will go cold. And then and I remember to tell you yesterday's video. You can see this engine was it's stalling out a little bit. It was like it's surging a little bit. It was not stalling out. It was doing the surging accents because what is that low fire right there? It would start doing the surging a little bit. But if it gets back to when I try that on runs fine right now because I think because this has a new filter right there, you can see it's definitely how much we expected. And I know the motors are very expensive right now because I mean you think about it, I mean it's very how much we expected this thing. And this was the biggest pain in the ass to take the deck off on this thing because this has a 54-inch LD deck on this thing. You had to keep moving the little control right there, and then you had to keep lifting up the deck right here, which is actually what it is exactly. And then sometimes you have to keep turning the wheels a little bit to make sure it's good raised. And I do no, but this is a pain to take out, which a little bit. It's not like they like it most models like the X580 that has the flip the control. This was hydraulic lift and power and steering. That's why we picked this X580 right here, not the X570, because the X570 has the gears inside there, which that's why I picked the X580. You know. Yes, it is carbureted. The X580 is a fuel injected, and for somehow they put a small battery on this motor right here exactly. They remove this part right here on the hood right now exactly, so that's why they don't. You still gotta have to see wheel design right there, but it's just because I expected this thing exactly. So I hope it's the thing will get used either this weekend or next weekend if it's not raining and wet outside. But I'm hoping at some point this thing will get used this weekend.